Jay, you gonna say something? We're live, bro. Like, what are we
Welcome
waiting
to
for?
episode 201 of the Dumb Marks podcast. Not deep enough. What's going on? What's the problem?
That was like an extra long delay.
Yeah, that
Pause.
No, my
was.
yeah, my stuff. It was like
Yeah.
mic was muted. So as soon as I see the thing come on, that's when I'm going. So maybe my
hmm
delay, computer
yeah,
is
yeah, it seems like your
beyond
delay is longer
thinking.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mhm.
not deep enough though. It's long, but
not
not
deep
deep
enough.
enough. Pause.
They say
Yeah,
the
yeah,
blacker the berry, the
yeah.
sweeter the juice, the darker the flesh, the deeper the roots. Apparently,
Here you go. There you
not deep
go.
enough.
Of- And the man
Fellas, how is it?
that's not on the man that's not on this podcast this week. I don't know if he came up with the name for the show or if Jay you kicked over the title for the show. Um,
I
but
didn't
yeah,
have
you
a
can
he,
tell
he
he's
ran
just
it
a
by me. Apparently he was listening to Raw, so
pause. Um, yeah, yeah.
There
So
we go. Well,
I
welcome.
totally forgot that blip. Let's throw it as the title. Okay, that's it.
yeah,
So how are you fellas
we'll run the
doing
three
this
man
Saturday?
weave today.
Yeah. Why is that guy absent?
Well, apparently when it's your birthday, you just automatically call off work. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I showed up on my
And-
birthday.
yeah, like I came
Everybody
up
else showed up
like
on their
I did
birthday.
on mine. And he called off late too.
late, super late. Called off yesterday.
No,
He called off late.
Didn't even give us time to reschedule.
no.
Like, no, you just got to pick up extra work.
I was still dropping off my data, giving him my game plan. He's like, you know what? I'm not coming up.
Yeah, this dude
I was
called
gonna
off
sing
for
happy
his
birthday,
birthday.
Stevie Wonder's version.
Yeah. He called off for his birthday. Now he's walking around Swissville with a safety pin on his shirt, looking for dollars. That was the original GoFundMe. That was the original GoFundMe.
Yes, it was.
Safety pin for the dollars on your birthday. That was the original GoFundMe, and people were actually giving you money back in the day with that. Not me. I wasn't tricking that.
Me. No,
Oh
I
man, you had to be slick with it. Yeah, you had to be slick with it. I came up with the dollar, unhooked the pin. I came off with about $5. So
Yeah, no, I wasn't tricking that. You ain't gonna get me. It's your birthday. I gotta give you money. Nah, we're not even cool like that. Like we have 7th period biology, but other than that, I'm not really rocking with you to roll around
hey,
with
that's
that.
what it is. Hey, you
Ain't
take
happening.
money. You take
Ain't
money. You don't
happening.
get money. You have to have that sleight of hand like I did. You $5 short.
Yeah. Inflation. I give you $1, I take 4 back.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but Chris is not here because it's his birthday. So shout out to Chris. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Mm-hmm.
Hope he's enjoying it.
Happy
He's
birthday.
officially hit his midlife crisis.
Yep, the big 4-0.
Yeah.
So we got donor controls. If we end early or get some music and where it's not supposed to be, it's that guy.
We'll cut that shit off real quick.
I'm okay.
Man,
we don't got that breaking segments anymore.
Bro, I'm over here lagging like an original Halo on the first Xbox. What is going on right now?
You thought it was me.
It's like they were like, you lagging, Jason's delayed. Like, dang, I'm probably delayed too somewhere.
I don't want to
can't
blame
even-
the app, but maybe it's the app.
Hey, stream hard. Or whatever it is.
Hey Chris, you paid the bill.
Yeah. No, they throttling my Wi-Fi. They don't want to hear me speak. I can see myself on delay. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Hopefully my voice isn't coming over delayed, but my actions and
fine.
movements definitely are.
Everything
Voice
else
is
is coming
fine.
through clear. So how's the weekend, fellas? Before we get into anything.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, man. I got like maybe 3 hours of sleep last night, so kind of ran down, kind of ragged. Got a family reunion later today. Family reunion later today. So
Cousin Pete might have to show up for a plate. We family.
Hey, the wife built the mac and cheese this morning, so that's ready to go in the oven. So
you got that smell in the air. That smell, like
yeah.
I gotta sample that before that goes out the house.
He said constructed.
Yeah, she got that ready to go. So yeah, no, I got that. It's gonna be hot, humid, muggy as hell outside. And it's gonna suck.
Place I don't want to
suck.
Yeah. Steeler game tonight.
Steeler game tonight. We're officially 7 days away from college football, and I think like 19 days away from NFL. So
it's here.
It's here finally. It'll be hoodie season soon. So you know we're in it for that. But
speaking of football season, did anybody cop the Madden other than me? No. I'm the guy still shelling out cash for this game.
Bro, I didn't buy college yet, just because I know the time I'm going to need to devote to it. So, and I'm definitely buying college before I buy Madden. I'll just tell you that much right now.
A must. Yeah.
So,
yeah. And I got both disc copies, so if I got to play, if I want to play one, I got to take a disc out and put the other in. I'm kicking myself in the ass on that one. Right now, I'm hating disc games.
I didn't. You know what's crazy is like I saw no hype, no pub, no nothing for Madden. I didn't even know that it dropped. Like
I just know because it worked. They even dropped the cover athlete late.
Yeah, the cover athlete was late.
Too much focus.
Like the meta ratings normally have like the meta ratings normally have like a real big thing. I mean, they did have a show for it, but it wasn't like that big.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the numbers are, if you can even find the numbers for like sales, because I feel like NCAA is just dominating right now.
We can't keep it in.
I don't even know. I don't even know if the people that bought the deluxe or the MVP package where you got college and Madden for like $100 whenever they were offering that sale. I don't even know if people downloaded Madden off of that.
I know one.
My brother did. He was on there day one. He's a Madden guy through and through, so he's on there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll wait to hear more reviews about that because I wasn't impressed with 2024. So, which is a shame because Madden was like the game.
A staple.
Yeah, a staple. And now it's kind of up in the air. Like, do I really want to get it? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a lot of games that were like that are staples that are just kind of like, Like Call of Duty's another one. I was playing Modern Warfare 3 the other day, and I'm like, this just doesn't do it like it used to. Like, what's going on? So
repetition. You're getting tired of the same thing.
Oh, we could have a whole podcast on that.
Yeah. Sure.
Wrestling or video gaming is in its downtime era, like wrestling was in the 16s and 15s. Yeah. So let's hop on into this pod.
Yeah. So I did the homework assignment. I know we were getting asked the last 2 weeks for our new SmackDown 6.
Yeah.
Who we would select as our new SmackDown 6. So I did the homework assignment. I came up with a list, and I did it with the criteria in mind that they had to be 35 or younger.
Ooh, okay.
35 or younger. Okay. And I included women on the list because women's wrestling now is in a way different era than what it was back in the day. Right? Taquan, if you was in the chat regularly, we didn't ask ourselves this. So yeah, 35 and under, and I included women.
Okay.
So I'll run through the list here. I'm probably gonna get some hate, but we'll see. So I got Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, Mello, Montez Ford, Jacob Fatu, and Logan Paul as my new SmackDown 6. Tiffany and Chelsea, Chelsea maximizes her minutes every single time she's on screen. She's super underrated in the ring.
She does.
And never misses in a backstage segment, a la last night again.
Yeah.
Tiffany, we can touch on this later on, but Tiffany is going to be one of the biggest baby faces in the women's division. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because she's naturally a heel. But that pop last night, she got babyface pop last night.
Yes, she did.
Right? And she's super athletic in the ring. You know, I think she's way further advanced given how long she's been in the business from an in-ring work wise. Yeah. So those two for sure. Mello, we've talked about Mello before on the show. Montez, talked about him having a singles run and breaking out.
He needs one bad. He does.
That match last night between them and DIY was chef's kiss from the tag team match perspective wise. Like, I love that match last night. Jacob Fatu is going to be the standard bearer and the star, and we can bring that up later on too.
You need to say more.
And then the last one, which I thought I'd get hate on, is Logan Paul.
I'm not, as far as in-ring talent, I'm not going to hate. I am not going to hate.
No.
He sat down with Dominic earlier in the week on his podcast, and so Andrade was right at the cut line as far as age goes.
He's on mine.
But I was looking for some diamonds in the rough that ain't necessarily been in WWE that long, or I feel you can get more out of from a ceiling standpoint. But he was number 6, like he was right there, so it wasn't far off, or number 7. But yeah, I feel Logan Paul said he wants to wrestle more in 2025. So he wants more of a full-time schedule. So I mean, if he wants that and comes in and does the work, like, I feel this is a perfect place for him. What up, Mars?
What up?
Man.
Yeah, so that's my new SmackDown 6. Paul Heyman got asked this question this week in an interview, and he didn't give a specific answer. He answered it, but skirted around it and basically said the original Bloodline, the new Bloodline, and then rattled off about a list of 12 people.
It sounds like Paul. It sounds like him. Just name the whole SmackDown roster. You're like, yeah, there you go.
But yeah, no, he was just. I mean, the talent pool is deep for sure. Like, looking at the SmackDown roster, it's a nice blend of youth and experience. They got it all from an age range perspective. So I feel there's enough established big time stars that you could work these 6 individuals into main eventers and have them be your next group of main eventers for 10, 15, maybe 20 years based on the age of some of these guys and girls.
So I didn't have any women. I'm glad you put that on there. But I had
you have to have a women.
Yeah. I had Andrade, Escobar, Carmelo, Solo, Theory, and Montez.
Not mad with any of them.
I'd kick off Montez and put on Tiffany. Because I think
I don't know.
Montez. I don't think Montez don't really need the rub. Don't need the
the back. He already has it.
Yeah, but he was initially thought for there.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the new SmackDown. That's my new SmackDown 6. I believe it was DJ that asked that. It was either DJ or Nate that asked that the last 2 weeks.
It was DJ.
So, DJ.
Yeah, DJ.
Yeah.
I've been trying my hardest to squeeze Corbin in there, just to have the Wally bet. But we'll go with you.
Yeah. There you go. But hit us up. Let us know who's in your new SmackDown 6. We'll tweet that out. Took you 2 weeks.
You'll kick Solo off. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Jay, let's go. What do we got?
What do you
Mount Rushmore
emotions
in the game?
We'll go with the Mount Rushmores to start. Anybody want to kick it off?
I have Chris's. So
Chris's. Let's go. Chris.
Yeah, let's do the absent man first.
Yeah.
Okay, his Mount Rushmore is Rhea Ripley. I enjoyed her promo and opening brawl. Guessing after Bash, we are leading to Rhea versus Liv at Hell in a Cell. That's all he put.
During, I was like, why is this dragging on? But then when she came up with when you talk long enough for Priest, I was like, okay, now I get it. Because like this promo is going on a little too long for me. But when she kicked it off, I was here for it.
Yeah, I mean she's Teflon at this point.
One of one.
Yeah. So like her rise, over a 3-year stretch is just she's there now. She's arrived. She's Teflon. She's the next in line to take up the mantle for the a la the 4 horsewomen, right? Charlotte, Becky, Bayley, Mercedes is in AEW right now. Becky is contemplating possible retirement or motherhood full time. Like we don't know when she's coming back. Charlotte's been out with an injury. Yeah. Bayley just lost the title, so yeah, you got your new wave, new crop coming in, and Rhea and Bianca are 1A and 1B as far as that goes from the flag poles, the tent poles, as you would say, in the women's division for sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking about her. She's playing. They're playing her like MJF, where she's just like all storyline, very little matches, which is kind of different than how they played like everybody else. Charlotte may be the closest one who would like not be in the ring as much, but like Bianca was out there every week having a match.
Well, you think they're trying to protect her shoulder still?
Possibly.
She didn't get surgery.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
because I don't think
it's working, and I'm not.
I'm not complaining about it.
Mm-hmm. No,
but I think she has and the charisma to carry over that.
Mm-hmm.
Her aura is like enough to have people surround her now, right? Like you can have her be the focal point and put her in with other people, whether it's to elevate people. I do feel like maybe she needs to find like that one true rival, and her and Liv are good right now, but it's extra story based, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like give me that,
chemistry in the ring.
Yeah, like her and Bianca, I think are they could have the Bayley Sasha, right? Yeah. Like that type of in-ring rivalry. But they're separated right now on different brands and everything else. So a lot of time left for both of those women. We'll see how that plays out. But just give me that person to stand across from her, right? And go from there. Hey, Taquan, SMD, okay? SMD, all right? I'm glad you can spell check, too, before you drop that comment. Shag off. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get a heel Bianca. I don't. She talked about it on Cody's show a little bit, touched on it. I just don't see it happening. Like, I mean, if you're gonna do heel Bianca, maybe not right this moment, but with Jade, maybe the time to do it because you have fans behind Jade. Mm-hmm. But there's not enough emotional investment for people to turn on Bianca if she turns on Jade yet.
Yeah,
like Jade hasn't been there that long to garner that yet.
Mm-hmm.
And Jade's more of the heel. So I mean, as soon as Jade turns on Bianca, Jade's automatically your number one heel, and Bianca's still your number one face. So
if you turn Bianca, it has to be on somebody who's like at her level face to really get the shock factor of it.
Yeah. So All right, so he got Rhea. My Mount Rushmore is general in nature with examples behind it. Same with my mush. So my Mount Rushmore this week is closing shows.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Raw closed their show extremely well. I thought AEW closed their show extremely well, and last night SmackDown closed their show extremely well. Braun and Sammy, 2 out of 3 falls. I saw a lot of hate, and this is where I hate wrestling internet people.
Yeah.
Immediately afterwards, they're online and they're like, "Oh, you only entrances with 20 minutes left in the show. 3 minutes for entrances and introductions. Commercial break. They only wrestled a 2 out of 3 falls match in 14 minutes." Bro, I didn't know that there was a time limit on 2 out of 3 fall matches. Like it has to hit a certain time limit for it to be considered 2 out of 3 falls.
For people got too much time. Somebody got too much time on their hands. Somebody got way too much time on their hands.
I didn't even. The match was laid out so well that I didn't even notice the time.
Yeah, if it takes you away, if it makes you forget that, it's done.
Right.
It did its job. Yes,
it did its job. Like how can you hate on that 2 out of 3 falls match?
And like, how are you clocking the minutes? What makes you clock the minutes afterwards? Like, oh, this didn't feel long enough. What makes you?
There's the number one AEW hater in the house. Please. True. I'm gonna go get him one of those little bunt cakes with Tony Khan's face on it for his birthday.
It amazes me that this generation of give it to me now, instant. You want longer things now. Like you want instant gratification, but let's draw out a match for 60 minutes so I can sit there now.
Yeah, I don't like. I don't understand that hate at all. Like the match did its job. I wasn't worried. I wasn't looking at the clock. I wasn't like. I was into what they told in a 2 out of 3 falls match, regardless of how long it went. They did their job. Braun is officially a babyface. He's moved on from Sammy. Off air, they have videos coming out, them two showing each other love and respect in the ring after the show went off the air. So like Braun's a true face now. So you can run with that. AEW on Wednesday night, Swerve and Yuta. The viciousness of Swerve.
Mm-hmm.
Swerve's a killer. Like he's not a face, he's not a heel, he's just a killer. Like
he's an Orton.
You get Danielson to come in the ring, the promo up the ramp, and then the run back down and house call kick to the side of the head was fantastic. Like, and then Danielson cut an amazing promo afterwards that they put out on social media, which I hate because it was afterwards on social media.
Again.
Like have him drop that on Collision tonight as a response. Or save it for next week. Have Danielson kick off the show next week on your go-home show before the pay-per-view and have him cut that promo. But I thought everything they did throughout the match and then the ending capped off and got me ready to see them two go. Because Swerve.
And that's 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks. And then last night, the end of SmackDown with Roman, Solo, Meltzer. It's a rough week for Dave. Like, hang it up, bro. He's out there on Monday talking about, they want to keep Roman and Jacob separate, and they're going to milk this injury so that Jacob doesn't have to take bumps from Roman, and they're never going to touch until the time is right, months down the road, yada, yada, yada. He super kicked him and put him through a table last night.
Yeah.
In a boot.
That was also my mind.
Tell me he wants to come back. He in a boot.
I didn't even know people could do that in a boot.
No. If you put up the ropes, I'd have been like, you know what, I'm done. If you would have
jumped up the ropes.
Bro, he spin it across the ring and hit the fucking move in the corner with the hip, the hip shot in the corner.
Like it was normal.
Yeah, like how long did you have to practice that in a boot? Like
that
I don't know if you've never had a boot before, but that walking in a boot is awkward. Like
Jacob Fontu's killing it for all talent, and boss gonna be like, he did it. You can get out there and do it now.
That was also
we don't know if it's legit or not. Squeeze, we don't know. My man's out there working in a boot. It could be a shoot. It could be a work. We have no idea. But kudos to Jacob Fontu for doing something that I didn't think was possible in a wrestling ring.
Did he super kick him with the boot? Because it happened so fast. Okay, I'm about to say it happened so fast.
I was completely fine with him throwing on the lanyard and not being done, or not the lanyard, the leg, and not being the end of the show. Like you already had me drawn in, and add that on top.
And I was like, and you heard the fans pop with that.
Yeah, oh man, that pop when he picked up that Uafala and put that over his head, boy. Wow.
All this just adds to the pop Jimmy's going to get when he returns, and Paul Heyman's going to get when he returns. Because I was just sitting there waiting, like somebody got to come out.
No, they said there was video. There was a dark match afterwards, and Sammy and Jay were in the dark match, and they tweeted the video of Jay coming out, and they said Jay was in the arena yeeting, and didn't come out to save Roman. He was too busy yeeting all through the arena.
They still got beef, bad blood.
Nah, but that
ain't on TV yet.
That reunion is gonna be that's gonna be special.
So we gotta ask Paul, what inning are we in right now? Because it looked to be said and done, and now it's back up.
Inning, man. I thought they was on game 2 of the doubleheader.
Extra time.
Hey, Tongaloa, I think Tongaloa is working audience. Personally, I think
I do
he sees and reads everything, and he's working audience. Like the spot where he took, who was it, Orton? I think missed the corner, right? Took him into the ropes and then slid him into the corner. Bro, if you look, the eye patch was on the outside, so he couldn't see. He had the other eye in Orton's chest, like whenever he was doing it. Like the man is, I swear, he's working everybody. He can't possibly be that bad.
To hold the belt up wrong, you got to be the eye patch. You got to be playing into it. Selling the injury.
Yeah, DJ, we gave SmackDown 6 talk here to open the show. So just circle back around and check out the first 10 minutes or so to get that recap with who we listed there. But I thought endings of shows across the board. Raw was my favorite show of the week, top to bottom. I was most entertained watching Raw. SmackDown had its moments throughout, with that tag team match and the ending of the show. But yeah, other than that, I thought endings of shows this week was done well across the board. Even TNA with Josh Alexander and Nick Nemeth, they wrestled, and it set up a 60-minute Iron Man match for Emergence coming up. So, like, well done across the board. Not gonna hate on anybody's finish to their show this week. Really done well. Donald, who you got?
You want me to go? Because mine's gonna lead into much.
Oh, mine was the Bloodline.
Oh, was it Bloodline? Okay.
Yep.
My Mount Rushmore goes to the women's division in NXT, especially for the championship. So you got 6 new contenders who haven't won for the title, actually going for the title. So we're not going to get no repeat versions of a title match and all that. But again, that's going to lead me into my mush is, again, we're doing multiple person match for the women's division. It was like, how many times are we going to go through this? Out of those 6, you could have been pushing somebody while Roxanne was going through her feuds with Lola and Valkyria.
Yeah. I didn't mind it because of the names that they routed off. So it is a fresh crop, fresh challengers, right? I feel like all 6 of these women are placeholders until Stephanie and who else? Delta and Julia get there.
Yeah.
when those 3 women get there, it's gonna flip the script and change the title picture, because Stephanie Vercure and Julia are top notch already. So when they get there, it's gonna be a long day for the rest of that women's roster for sure. But I'm not mad at the idea of elevating somebody else. Yeah.
But like you already have that in place. Like you can shoot Jada to the moon. Carmen too.
Yes, you can.
Both of them. They're all you have storyline. You have every woman in the storyline doing something. Why not put them in the storyline for the title?
Because they're too busy having been de facto factions with them linchpinning off of a tag team. Everybody.
Yeah.
If you go down there, everybody, like all the women, it's either they're doing that or they're in the locker room waiting for 2 superstars to face off in the locker room and beat each other up, and they break it apart.
Jada is the one that I want to see win this. I don't think she will though, because she's not babyface enough yet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It'll be heel versus heel.
Yeah. So, you need a baby face across Roxanne right now.
Yeah.
So I'm probably leaning towards Sol Ruka to come out of this. But we'll see.
Mm-hmm. And I can't even put her up there and be like, "Hey, you lost your title fight to the NA title. We think you deserve this." I'm just going by the ladder. I'm going by
Sol.
Yeah, for Sol.
Mm-hmm. But her and Kalani crushed it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
So
they did. Just thinking as the outside title thing, like, hey, you lost the 2nd-tier title. Man, you can't be just jumping that. No, you gotta win the 2nd-tier title before you step up to the big boy.
Isn't that crazy how they introduce a 2nd-tier title and now you got to go win that first before? Like whenever it was just the women's belt, it didn't matter who the challenger was because it was just one belt.
Yeah.
But you infuse the 2nd belt, now all of a sudden it's like, hey, why don't you go win that one first? You're not there yet. Like all because they put in a 2nd belt.
Yeah.
I mean, by that logic, you should have Kalani challenge Roxanne because that's your babyface heel right there.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, I mean, maybe do the 6-pack for the NA, but you just kind of did that before. So why don't really necessarily need to run that back either.
So we'll see how it is. Again, I love it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either because the way they're doing it. But hey, I'm all for young talent getting pushed.
Yeah, you just wish it was a push in a different direction because we see that far too often now with multiple promotions where they're just, hey, we'll lump these 4 together and then you fight. Or you have an eliminator match, and if you win, then you challenge. Or you win this tournament, then you win and get the belt. Like it's
they have all the writers in the world sit down and make something happen.
Yeah, Chris's mush.
Yes, I do. All right, his mush is Alpha Academy. What are we doing here? After this feud with Gable is over, the group has a very future endeavor vibe going on right now. Tozawa, I haven't been impressed with him in a few weeks. What is Otis's place after this? Maxine has the most potential and could get a reboot with no problem.
Chris is my mush of the week. Did he not see Otis and Oba on Tuesday? Because I guess he missed that.
You don't watch NXT.
Did he watch the match on Raw?
Yeah,
that was a match.
Yeah. Even when he's absent, he gives shitty takes.
That was one of my favorite matches on Raw.
I mean,
and Otis is too old to be future endeavor. Like the man can do nothing.
You still haven't gotten the Otis Gable
payoff
1v1 yet.
Yeah, true 1v1.
Still there. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I wouldn't. I don't. Moving on. Who else got their mush? I didn't realize that a mush could be a mush. Like, you could put a mush up, and his particular mush is a mush.
And you picked this week. I could feel like when it was dragging on, you could have picked Otis and Tozawa.
Hey, you picked them coming off of the probably the best match on Raw, maybe behind Sammy and Braun, but arguably you could have a discussion for it. And then Otis goes out on Tuesday night and has match of the night with Oba on NXT, and this dude not put him in a mush.
So when I do the recap, he will my extra mush.
Yeah, my mush. My mush is Chris.
My mush comes from everything tag team related. One, I'm going with the Fusion Pure Collective, whatever the hell that is.
That name.
Trash. The worst. Give me another tag team with 3 names in it. Or three words in it. You could have been the Collective. You could have been Pure Fusion. The Pure Fusion Collection or whatever collective. No.
Sounds like an elite action figure.
Whoever wrote that just needs to be future endeavored. You want to fire somebody, Chris? Fire whoever came up with that name.
There's nothing about that name that rolls off the tongue.
No, it don't.
Even whenever you get to the abbreviation, the PFC.
Yeah. Was this some kind of Google Doc coming up?
Trash thing. But and also I'm going to add in Kate.
Be down at WWE, but no. Leave it out.
No.
Leave it out.
They don't need no more mid titles up there. No more titles. The less titles, the better.
Not that title either. No. That's a different era of women's wrestling that people want to forget about.
I'm also throwing Christian Cage in there. And
how do you put the Father of the Year as a mush?
Look, okay, I'll give him credit for the turtleneck ref shirt.
Bro, what are do you want to talk about working the gimmick?
No. I have it with him and Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. You just booked yourself into a multi-man match for no reason. Dumb.
Very true. Yeah, that would. Yeah,
we don't know that. They haven't announced that multi-man 6-man tag for the AEW belt yet.
It's on the card so far. It's on the projected cards. You
listen. Christian Cage for me is the when I get to my year in awards, he's the entertainer of the year for me. Like this entire run of Christian Cage has been fantastic. I mean, Wednesday night, him watching the match, celebrating, cheering, being a proud dad for his son Nick, who won and beat Kip Sabian last night on Rampage. It was tremendous. But calling down the middle of the entire match. And then right whenever Buddy Matthews is about to stand up at 10.
I'm stand up. The man was on the street 2 steps across the ring.
Hit him with a spear and then ringing the bell. 10 count, nobody got up. Like I was like, oh, this is great. This is great.
It was good to see, but it was good visually, but it was just stupid booking on both parts.
But isn't that what you want out of a heel
to book yourself into a multi-man match? No,
but what you
be smarter than that. Heels are the smart ones.
I don't know. I think he's greasing the EVP wheel. He can get them to override that match, like.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tony Khan can over the top and squash what the EVP's ruling was, and then Shad Khan can come down and squash what Tony Khan did, and then great grandpa Khan can come down and squash what those ones did before it. Like
then we'll have a tag battle royal for the for the trios match.
Yeah.
Wavy D, Dom almost made my Mount Rushmore this week just for trolling Logan Paul. And just being able to do it outside the ring. Almost.
Yeah, I've been telling y'all, man, he about to be number 2. He rises the pole, boy.
She gives me tendies whenever I want. She lets me play video games whenever I want. I'm a real man. No man has ever said that.
Tendies.
I almost texted Chris that should be the title of the show. Tendies. Yeah.
Steve, who you got on your bush?
I don't even know. I don't even know how to quantify the general term for it. I guess you could maybe say like non-match segments or promo segments, non-match segments. I guess maybe I'll think of something better. But Wesley promo was trash. Absolutely trash.
Get him out of here.
Right.
Get him out of here.
The whole opening segment of SmackDown last night. You want to talk about Bruce Pritchard taking over booking a la Vince McMahon last night. It wasn't even that it was so bad it was good. It was so bad it was trash. Like, first off, you already, but Nia trying to make Tiffany bow down, and it's like, what are we doing? Like, and then the unicorns with the balloons, pretty deadly out there just to look like stupid comedy acts. And
New Day drops.
Yeah, like
around.
Yeah, that was really bad. The West promo was bad, and then the Britt Baker running. I can't believe I'm putting Britt Baker on my list.
That was really, really bad.
If Britt is trying to deflect heat off of her, she did a terrible job on Wednesday night. She made Camille look stupid. She made Mercedes look stupid. She made the segment look stupid. You don't walk on a run-in to soak up the fans cheering for you.
That's a heel tactic.
You gradually step over the barricade. You hop up on the ring. You take a glove out of your pocket.
Take your time. Take your
time putting the glove on. Slowly step into the ring. Mercedes is holding a kendo stick, waiting like,
yeah,
yo, what?
Yeah.
Then you kick her down. You slap the lockjaw on her, and then you don't let go as Camille's trying to pull Mercedes out the ring, so that it makes Camille look like shit.
Yeah,
because
she's not strong enough.
She's not strong enough to pull her out, and she's supposed to be the heat for Mercedes. That segment alone could have been my mush of the week.
Yeah.
You could throw Paige and Tony Storm up there too, because that was trash on Rampage last night.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. But yeah, man, like that was for people that are in new positions. Like, no, Wesley's promo was not great. Wesley,
are you caping for a light skin?
DJ, what made Wesley's promo great? The fact that he ended it with, "Oh, you were now future endeavor. Go back to TNA. I'm a WWE star. I'm above you." Like,
no.
I'm gonna go back after my North American Championship.
The only title I can get.
Like, I get it. It's week one of you in this heel run. So maybe you don't have your cadence down right the way you wanted to. Maybe you don't have your mannerisms down right the way you want to. But you're at the PC. You got all week to work on the shit. Like, you just came off as a crybaby bitch. Oh, he left me. Oh, I did everything for the Rascals. No. Wasn't he the one that got pinned? Didn't you eat the pin in a tag match that you weren't expecting to lose? You ate the pin. Zach didn't get pinned? So yeah, man, he got a lot of work to do on that end of the stick.
Yeah,
for me.
Wes is already like so deep down in the hole that I don't know if you can crawl your way out with me. You need some serious work.
I love the change. Give me a heel run. Give me something different because he was a crybaby bitch as a baby face. Oh, I didn't beat Mello.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't beat Oba.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want my North American title back.
That's 3 marks of Korean. And rarely do we ever.
Yeah. If he doesn't go for the NXT title, I don't even want to see him on TV.
How did they let him down, though, DJ? He lost the match. He took the pin. He took the 1, 2, 3. Taekwon, stop hating on Ricochet. Speed and Black had the tweet of the week. Him and Buddy Matthews are out there living their best lives.
Taekwon, have you ever seen me hype up a Ricochet promo? At all.
That did he know he did promos.
The man was good in one area, in ring.
I'm for seeing what he can do.
Yeah.
But Wednesday night was not a good start, in my opinion. Take it for what you will. Agreed.
When he kicked Joe Henry, he still got no reaction.
Then you're heel and you got the fans cheering for what you did in the company. No, you don't run off your accolades when you're heel, like of what good you did. No.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how to classify that bubble. Like I said, non-wrestling segments there was a
give me non-talking, just run in Wes. That's what I want to see right now. You're just disrupting shit. You're a heel now. Stay off the mic for a while.
Pete Dunne's doing that now.
Too many people that roll.
Even like the role's already filled.
Yeah, his booking was weird this week too.
Yeah.
NXT, and then on the main roster, he's in a sit-down interview talking about I needed Butch. Butch was more of a character than Pete Dunne. Like, is this a troll? Like, what are we doing? For real?
What's going on, Sean?
Yeah. Wes isn't winning that. Joe Hendry's winning that triple threat. Just
he has to.
Prepping y'all right now. So,
he has to.
You're not having Pete Dunne or Wesley win that match.
I know Pete Dunne don't have a chance. So
we got to run in like AEW. After every segment, there's a run in. Here it goes on. Jesus Christ.
Your pick.
I tune in, and what's the first thing I hear? Steve complaining about something. Business as usual, huh, fellas?
Yeah, we're complaining about Wesley.
I heard.
We all pretty much kicked your back in this week. It just wasn't me. So, tune into the intro of the show.
The first part I heard was another thing I didn't like. It's like, oh, here we go again.
Wait till Jason's recap. You're really not going to like that. Yeah. So you look like you got better Wi-Fi in your car than I do in my house right now. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, you log off. We having issues.
Yeah, I don't know. The empty arena sit downs is was what it was. I don't know if I like that look. Doesn't always warrant an empty arena sit down.
Yeah.
Like Sammy, I get before Gunther because it's a big time match, and you know what I mean. Like, but I don't need weekly empty arena sit down interviews with Jackie. Like, I don't.
You can give me backstage. It don't seem as much of a deal. Like empty arena seems like a big deal. Give me backstage because they can't do promos that good in the ring anyway. So give me the backstage segment.
So Chris, Squeeze said that he got you a birthday cake with Tony Khan's face on it.
I saw that. I mean, he wants to drive it down from Cleveland. He's more than welcome to.
You're looking a little slender in the car right now. What filter you got on this phone? I'm gonna put this shit from my camera. Slim me down by 10 or 15 pounds.
Hey, I mean, whatever. Usually the camera adds 10 or 15, so I'll accept that it takes it off. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's...
Keep doing what you're doing.
Add about your wrestling week?
Say that again, Jason.
Anything you want to add about your wrestling week?
What, did you cover everything already, or?
Yeah, we covered everything. And you had two.
Anybody talk about Mina, her return?
No, but I've seen some steals.
This guy's unbelievable. He picks Rhea as his Mount Rushmore, and then chimes in. Oh, by the way, did you catch Mina's return?
She was my 1B.
It titles the show. Not
Mina
deep
coming
enough.
back was perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. How they brought her back is how I had the problem. Like, we're bringing her back just in a backstage segment. Like, how do you feel about this? Like,
yeah.
She's the third member of the group, and that's all we're going to give her. Like, they couldn't have saved it till next week, either at Dynamite, in Wales, or do it at All In and have her come out and, align with whoever she's going to align with.
Oh, she's definitely costing Tony the match and helping Tiff and helping.
I mean, that's what I figure.
Win, but
her and they already have that tag team, so Tony wasn't even sure she wanted her as part of the group to begin with. So,
where are you driving at right now? I see a bunch of trees in the background. You ain't in the hood.
I'm actually close to your neck of the woods right now.
Not bad.
I can do a quick swing by the crib if you want me to.
I don't do. We don't got trees like that over my neck of the woods.
Funny enough, I'm on 8th Ave right now, so yeah, plenty of trees.
All right. Well,
hey guys, I'm sitting in on your podcast today.
Oh, is that?
Oh, we got a run-in. We got a run-in.
Shows on the podcast.
Keep it clean, guys.
See, now we gotta go. All right, Chris. Thanks for joining.
You should have come to breakfast with us.
I didn't get the invite. I guess we're not popular enough to come to the breakfast.
I mean, then we'd have to cancel the show, and I just let you guys handle it.
We can use a week off.
Well, you wait. Mm-hmm. You went to breakfast, but you said you weren't coming on the show because you were going to lunch with the family. So
we ended up going earlier than expected.
Oh, so you could have been on the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on now.
No, this running don't count. This running don't count.
We just left, so.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Later.
Mama Jobs would have run in there.
Mm-hmm. I had to catch myself because she said keep it clean. I was about to cut just off GP, but I'm like, that's wrong. So do you guys want to hop into this trivia, or do you have anything else to add?
No, let's get into some trivia here.
All right, like last time, we got Attitude Era, Modern Era, Classic Era. We have big events and championships. So anybody want to kick it off?
Out there in the chat, y'all can play along. Y'all can play along too. Throw out a category here for Jason to read off. We were to run through those categories again.
Attitude Era, Modern Era, Classic, and Modern is CM Punk's first run. We'll cap it off there.
The first run is what?
In the business.
Okay. I was thinking championships. I was like,
no, yeah, we'll cap it off there when he was, his first run in WWE.
Okay.
It's an old game.
We'll just do modern championships until
modern championships. Yeah. All right.
There we go. Championships.
Oh, championships. Okay.
There we go.
Who forced Triple H to tap out in the main event of SummerSlam 2012?
I don't know if I was still watching yet.
2012.
Yeah, I don't think I was watching yet. I'm still on my
your
hiatus. Yeah.
I don't know.
No idea.
I mean, Cena's an obvious guess.
No.
Was Kurt still in the company in 2012?
I do believe so, but no, it's not Kurt.
Not Jericho.
Yeah.
I mentioned Jericho's name, and this popped right in my head. While people are chiming in with their answers, the fact that you don't have Pac at Wembley all in, but yet you found a way to get Chris Jericho on the card against Hook, who had another piss poor promo non-match segment this week, is straight up blasphemous.
To repeat the question.
Oh, Kurt was in TNA. Who forced Triple H to tap out in the main event of SummerSlam 2012?
Mars said Undertaker.
No.
Not the Rock.
Mars said Cena also.
No Cena.
So I give up.
I don't know. Who we got?
Brock Lesnar. Not sure if I remember that.
I didn't even know Brock had a submission move that he used to finish people.
No, but that was the Kimura, right?
Yeah,
arm breaker.
I mean, I know he had submission moves, but I don't remember him using it as like a finisher. All right, let's go classic, Jay. Go classic era.
Big events or championships?
Big events.
What former protege did Bruno Sammartino defeat in the 1980 Showdown at Shea event?
Larry Zbyszko?
Yeah. You remember that? You just equated Bruno with Larry Zbyszko.
I'm just thinking of the Pittsburgh connection. That's it.
Yeah, Lesnar was the answer to the first question, and then Zbyszko there. So,
go ahead, don't pick another era.
Attitude, and we'll do big event. Big event.
VKM was the controversial winner of the 1999 Royal Rumble. Who did he last eliminate to win?
Stone Cold.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what it was all like in the arena, in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It was everywhere.
Go ahead, Keith.
I hated that Rumble.
That Rumble was bad. Yeah. That was a bad Rumble.
Steve, pick an era.
We'll go modern.
Modern. Big events or championships?
Championships.
CM Punk defended his WWE Championship by beating what previously undefeated superstar at Hell in a Cell 2012?
Was that Alberto Del Rio?
Alberto Del Rio.
CM Punk, Hell in a Cell. No.
Undefeated Hell in a Cell.
Did he fight Kevin Nash too?
Ryback.
Yeah.
That was the debut of the Shield, wasn't it?
Yeah, I do believe.
Ryback.
Another era.
Man, remember that push.
A lot of people picking Del Rio. Steve, picking era.
What we did we'll go Attitude Era again.
Attitude. Big events or championships?
Championships.
Okay, because big events was too easy. Who won a tournament at In Your House D-Generation X in December? No. To become WWE's first light heavyweight champion.
Was that Taka Michinoku?
Yes.
Whoa, that's a hell of a pull. I didn't even remember WWE having a light heavyweight championship.
I don't remember the match. I just remember him being the first.
One more.
Because that's when they were high on because that's when they were high on Japanese wrestling during that time. Let's go back to the classics.
Championships.
I don't think Vince would have survived if he actually.
Big moments, Jason. Classic big moments.
I'm going to do one more after this because this is who did Stone Cold defeat in the finals at 1996 King of the Ring?
That's in the classics.
Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake.
I mean, that wasn't Attitude Era.
No, that was
pre-Attitude Era.
Yeah. Okay.
What was the name of the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase's bodyguard, who eventually turned against Ted DiBiase in 1990?
Frankenstone. Virgil.
Had to slide that one in there.
That's the piece.
Like the bios are so easy. If you mess those up, you're not a wrestling fan.
Still remember his jab.
First autograph I've ever had.
Anything you guys need to add before we close up the show? Any quick hitters?
I'll run through some quick hitters. Scott D'Amore relaunched Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling this week. The announcement came. His first event live on Fight TV will be October 19th and 20th with Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling presents Forged in Excellence. You got on the graphic on the poster, you got Josh Alexander, Kushida, Kylie Ray, Trevor Lee, Giselle Shaw, and then the real Maharaja Raj himself. So shout out to Scott D'Amore. I know a lot of people were talking about bring D'Amore in to book AEW, but he's up there launching Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. So we got another promotion to potentially tune into and see what they got kicking off and working with.
It's a real quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
What else? Quick hitters. Riley Osborne, NXT star, qualified for the Ultimate X match. He won a 3-way this past week on TNA. So that crossover continues to do good things for both companies. I think he'll be must see in that Ultimate X match. Good 3-way match on Thursday night if you haven't caught it there. What else? What else? AEW in the news this week. They announced their stadium show in Dallas. Don't know how I feel about it yet.
Is that all in Texas?
It's all in Texas.
Okay. Yeah.
I think the arena sits around 40,000, 43,000.
That's Rangers Field where the Rangers play at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have that announcement. They said they are going back to London, but it's not going to be for All In. It'll be for something different. They're rumored to be announcing an Australia show. Don't know if that became official or not, but that's still out there next year. So big announcements. The TV deal is still set to come. Tony Khan pretty much, if you listen between the lines on Busted Open, or was he on Busted Open or the Dan Le Batard show? One of those two. I think it was the Dan Le Batard show. Basically that TV deal is pretty much all but done. Just need signatures on it. And then they also announced they're going to be the official partner for the Fulham FC Women's Club. So Tony Khan owns Fulham over in Europe, and AEW will now be on the jerseys for the women's football club over there. Think I had anything else? There's some messy stuff. I don't need them to acquire anybody else's video library. Like WCW and ECW's made sense because of how that all shook out, the time period. But now with like streaming and YouTube and everything else, You know, Tony Khan has AEW and ROH. TNA has their own library with their own stuff. You can watch that back catalog on Pluto on the TNA channel. So yeah, I don't think I need them to acquire anybody else's video library. Don't really see the benefit of it.
If anything, it would have been ROH just to be able to view some of the stuff instead of waiting on this TV deal. But
yeah. It just seemed like everybody borrows everybody's video anyway, you know, for a price tag.
And then last
it does.
Last quick hitter for me, Anna Jay and Takeshita are over there having tremendous runs in Japan right now. Takeshita in the G1 must watch, can't miss matches, and Anna Jay leveling up, boy, leveling up big time. Promos afterwards have been fantastic. In-ring stuff, she's out there delivering stiff, boy. I mean, she got a handprint bruise on her that's from like her collarbone down to the middle of her sternum. Like she's out there going through it, but she's delivering. So shout out to those two. Hopefully when they come back, they'll be presented differently in AEW, because what they're doing over there shows Takeshita we knew was the guy, like hands down, right? He's had some of my favorite matches of the year so far in his G1. And Anna Jay has been big surprise for her. I wasn't sure how it was going to work for her over there, given the style that they wrestle. But she's definitely stepped her game up, and hopefully it comes back and proves well for AEW, because it's another individual you can add into the mix.
Just got to book her right.
And like you said, Riley Osborne, you got Tavon Austin over there making a name for himself too.
Him and Briggs.
Oh yeah, Briggs too.
Over there, yeah.
I'm liking this. Like, you don't have to give me your big stars, but just sprinkle random people over there. Mix them.
There was clips going around after Tavion's first match. He got over with the crowd. Like, so I mean, granted, it's a different style over there. They can wrestle a little bit differently than they may do in NXT. But I mean, let them get that work in. Like,
it helps.
Yeah. And then, hey, since you brought Tavion up, him and Briggs sat down with Great Muta and did an interview, and they asked Muta, who would you want to bring over to Noah for Japan? And I'll let you guess who the Great Muta wants to come to Japan.
Joe Hendry.
Nope.
The OTC himself.
Nope. The name starts with an O, though.
Better not be Otis.
Nope.
Oba.
Omos.
Oh, he wants the attraction. Okay.
And I actually want to see that.
Well, why not? He ain't doing nothing here.
Japan, if you look back at Japan's history of big men that are foreigners, they treat them like they're gold. I mean, you go all the way back to whenever Andre the Giant was over there wrestling. Like, it's let Omos go over there. It can't hurt him.
No.
It's doing wonders for everybody else. You're not using him on TV at all. Not doing anything with him. Instead of just letting his contract run out, send him over there and let him get some run over there.
Yeah. Get some work.
Can you imagine the Japanese crowd whenever Omos walks out? The spectacle that would be. Like, I would be here just for the entrance.
You thought people like Yao Ming and Shaq were attractions.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, if you got somebody like the Great Muta calling you by name as wanting you to come over, there has to be something.
Yeah.
There. Like, and not only the Great Muta, but you also had Undertaker praise you up and down for how long? So, like, I don't know where the disconnect is, but if you got those two names speaking your name out of their mouths, something got to be there. I don't know what it is, but something got to be there. So we'll see.
All
That's it.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Dumb Marks Podcast. Don't you got anything?
No.
Before I wrap it up, find us on all social media platforms at Dumb Marks Pod. Head over to Spotify, give us a like, listen, and a follow. And quote of the week is let's see.
He wasted his quote of the week in the intro of the show. The Blacker the Berry.
May your today be better than your yesterday, and your tomorrow even better.
I feel like we
used that. Yeah,
we definitely used that before. You can't run back quotes. You can literally hop on Google right now and pull up positive quotes.
Another Hogan action figure.
All right.
You got Betty White on your shirt. Why didn't you just go with the Golden Girls theme song?
Because I'm for sure we use that too. Hey, thank you for being a friend.